What is a registered agent and what do they do? They are meant to construct LLCs. For instance, if you have your own business and legal documents going in and out, the registered agent will do the job representing your company. If you're getting the idea, that is good. But if you're not, don't get confused. Let me talk you through things. Today in this video, I will discuss the important tasks of a registered agent and the vital roles they play in the formation of LLCs. But more importantly, this video will focus on the question, do you really need one? At the end of the video, I will also give you my top picks and recommendation for an LLC company with registered agents, so watch out for that. Without any further ado, let's begin. LLCs and registered agents. First things first, what is an LLC? LLC, or Limited Liability Company, is defined as an enterprise strategy in which the founders are not personally accountable for the business's reasonable expense. Professional reputation isn't the only thing that matters here. Divergence is what allows you as the business owner the restricted blame defense that an LLC is named for. You are the reflection of your own LLC, so you must comply with the needs about the interaction with the state government and converse with representatives of the law such as lawyers, debt collectors, etc. The job does not end in sending and receiving of documents, for it extends with the beginning of conversations and finding a setting with an official registered agent. Assigning a registered agent and complying with the receiving and sending of needed documents must be properly instructed because having a single mailing address is not enough. The most important thing to do is to state that one registered agent is assigned for the recipient of these legal forms on behalf of the name of your company. Having a registered agent is like one of your hands working as a human. The registered agent must present a physical address in the state where you do your business. Going in places where there is a lawsuit or judgment, your job is to secure the legal documents present in the event. In addition, they must inform you about other necessities. DIY versus registered agent. Now going back to the question of do you really need one? Well, anything that a registered agent does can be done by yourself. You can definitely show up and assign yourself as your own LLC's registered agent. However, you should be prepared with fulfilling tasks such as service processes, tax notices, and compliance notices. If you are already drowning in forming an LLC itself, getting these deliverables done might be hard, so it is still recommended to get a registered agent. There are many legal service companies out there which provide registered agents for a very budget-friendly price, and we will discuss it as a bonus on the final part of this video, so stick with me. Initial duties of a registered agent. Now, if you have finally decided to hire a registered agent, here's what you can initially expect. When you appoint a registered agent, you agree to accept service of process from the business that works on your LLC's behalf. The registered agent will not become a proprietor or any LLC unless he or she is a member, and he or she will not have the authority to respond to documents received in your name unless he or she is a member. A registered agent may be held liable for losses if they fail to fulfill their contractual obligations as a registered agent, such as neglecting to notify a firm that is being accused. Also, keep in mind that in some states, registered agents are sometimes referred to as statutory agents, resident agents, and service process agents. In the state where you do business, you must have a physical address. If you call the Secretary of State's office, they will tell you that the registered agent address can be used as the company's address. But just an important reminder, you should not be using the registered address as your company's business address since you're not your own registered agent. The reasoning for this is that you do not have authority over this address. It's possible that you won't want to use your home address. If you intend to act as your own registered agent, you may indeed be forced to provide your home address, especially if you operate a home-based or web-based business, which would probably expose your information. Back to the point of topic, registered agents work as the receiver of events-needed documents, most particularly on lawsuits or judgment. In addition, it is their job to inform you about their requirements like annual reports. Here's a quick question for you. What is your business that you're looking to form an LLC for? Let me know in the comment section below. How to get a registered agent. Now that you've learned some of the tasks that your registered agent will do for you, the question surfaces, who is qualified to be a business registered agent? In just about all state governments, the agent can be either an individual above the age of 18 or a firm that offers registered agent skills. In most states, a corporate entity or LLC cannot serve on its own as a representative. However, one of the workers or shareholders can. Faking it as a registered agent is easy for a member of an LLC, or you could just pay for others' full-time service. Hiring a registered agent to complete the task is highly advised. It may be costly, but consider the advantages of paying in exchange. You may devote more time and effort to improving your company. Consider having less exposure to mountains of paperwork involved. There's a good chance you'll reap the rewards. Found it worthy doing it alone? Paying for professional service is so much better for some reasons. That leads us to my top 2 recommendations, which you'll find out in a minute or two. But before that, here are 2 ways you can get a registered agent. Individual registered agent. Choosing an individual registered agent does not require much effort, for you could pick someone for as long as they reside along where the LLC is located. The individual could also be you if the situation means that you are the only one managing an LLC, and in order to comply with the requirements, you must also have your own state identity and a concrete address just like other registered agents. Any address except a PO box might be considered. Registered agents also need to be aware that their identity and location is capable of being found by anyone who has interest with the company, and that they should free their time in order to receive mail and important papers at all regular business hours. State Qualified Corporate Agent. When you consider hiring a corporate registered agent, there are undeniable benefits since you've asked for extra professional service. It is strongly recommended that you hire someone to execute the jobs. It may be expensive, but think about the benefits of paying in exchange. You may be able to spend more time and effort on growing your business. Consider reducing your exposure to piles of paperwork. Chances are, you'll enjoy the benefits. For a variety of reasons, paying for expert assistance is far superior. Do you like the level of detail I'm providing you in my review so far? If yes, then make sure to let me know by liking my video and hit that subscribe button for more high-quality content that I will be releasing every week. Why hire a registered agent? You have already learned the purpose of a registered agent in your business formation, but there are more reasons on why you should really get one. Confidentiality. Confidentiality is one of the most important factors. If you go your own route, folks will be able to see your address. Paying someone to handle the work means you'll be less exposed when it comes to segregating your personal and business correspondence. Failure to retain and safeguard sensitive information may result in the loss of business or clients, but it also opens the door to sensitive information being used for illegal purposes such as fraud. Convenience. Another reason is convenience and practicality. During regular business hours, a registered agent is focused on the business. He or she will make every attempt to arrange a meeting at a mutually convenient time and location. The word relocation is also important since it ensures that they are present in all states where the company operates. Management. Do you want to make a mistake by forgetting something? Poor management have resulted in organizations closing their doors forever. As a result of inept governance, employee retention is high, the cost of recruitment and training is high, posing a danger to a company's ability to retain profitability. By engaging a competent registered agent, you can prevent getting into trouble like these examples. Recommendation. A registered agent is a big help, especially if it is your first time starting a business formation. It is highly recommended that you hire people to do the work. It might be pricey, but look at the benefits you get from paying in exchange. You could put more of yourself on the improvement of your business. Imagine having less exposure with piles of paperwork. There's a high chance of gaining benefits by doing so. As I've mentioned at the beginning of the video, as a bonus, I will give you my top picks if you decide to get an LLC business formation service. Here we go. If you're looking forward to starting your business formation for the lowest cost possible of $0, then InkFile is your go-to. If you're on a tight budget but want to try as many services as possible, you can choose the newest kit around the block, and our top overall pick, Zen Business. Lastly, if your needs and wants are more inclined to legal paperwork or a bit of legal guidance every now and then, the perfect match will be Rocket Lawyer. If you want to get started with forming an LLC based on your state, you can definitely find the tutorial for you in my videos. I'll see you over there in that next discussion.